This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, well, good morning, everybody. Today, we're going to learn how to set up search alerts within your KV Core dashboard. And I want to say right up front, I strongly recommend that you use this search alert service as opposed to HAR. There are several reasons for that. The primary reason is that when your clients search and look at homes and favorite homes through the KV Core search alerts, all of that activity is going to be recorded and placed in the CRM contact for the person receiving the alert. So you can log in at any time, see your entire history with that person, see what they've been looking at, what they've favorited. It just goes way beyond the functionality that you would get with an HAR search. Additionally, the HAR searches are limited to 180 days, then you have to restart them. Within KV Core, they have an unlimited. You can set it up until infinity. So until you change it or they log out, the search will continue to send. And one of the things I'm going to show you is why some of your homeowners would want an infinity level search, that it would just never stop sending them these search alerts. Okay, so hopefully I've set that up and whet your appetite just a little bit. So join me in going to the KV Core platform. In order to set up a search alert, you want to go to the Smart CRM on the left side of your screen, and then find a contact. And if you want to practice on yourself, hopefully you have put yourself into your Smart CRM using a personal email address or something other than your KV Core login email. And that way you can practice on yourself, set up alerts for yourself, set up market reports, home valuations, and you'll be able to see exactly what your clients are seeing. So if you're looking at a contact within your dashboard, as I am, Frank Gray, he's my prospect, you come up here in the gray bar, timeline, alerts, and files. We want to go to alerts. Select it right there, very simple, and then click edit on the alert settings, and you can start building your search, which we're going to do in just a moment. But I'd want to point out, you'll see that there are two alerts up here. So you can set one alert for, single family homes and another for commercial property or vacant land or whatever you want. Or if they're looking at properties in Katy and then others in Clear Lake, because they're just very conflicted, you can set up both of those alerts there. So I'm actually going to build a search. Let's walk through this. Listing type. I'm going to set up a search alert for my street. I have a one street HOA neighborhood. And if I were simply to put the Woodlands, that's too big. If I put Creekside, my village, that's too big. If I put Liberty Hill, my neighborhood, that's too big. I only want to monitor properties on my street. It's a street of townhomes in Liberty Hill. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm first of all going to put in my listing type, and I'm going to put townhome. That's what I live in. But guess what? Some agents don't know the difference between a townhome and a condo. So I'm also going to put condo. And oh, guess what? I discovered that the townhome we bought for my daughter was listed in the MLS as a single family residence, which is probably one reason it sat on the market forever. People weren't finding it on the MLS. So I'm going to put all three of these in, even though there are only townhomes on my street. So go ahead and build a search with me as we go, perhaps using yourself as the guinea pig. I don't need any special keywords. I don't need any options, although I could do that if I was setting up a different type of search. For the area, I could put in a neighborhood. I'm actually going to draw it on the map. And I thought this might be a fun exercise for you to see how this works. So I just find the general area, then I start drilling down. There we go. Kirkendall, not Lake Woodlands, I'm too far north. I'm going to come down here. Look at all that beautiful open land. And then my street sorry, I'm kind of moving slow, but I'm almost there, is right there, Kendrick Pines. So at this point, I'm just going to click draw area, and I'm going to come down, oops, click, there we go, click, 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 there we go, there's my area. It's all good, so I apply the selection. I don't care about beds or baths, I could do that if I wanted to. Price range, acres, square foot, frequency is something that you're going to want to update, and I'm going to do ASAP. I want to know every time there's anything, any real estate activity on my street. I could CC an email address. So for example, if you're setting this up for a client, but you want to be notified, you could put your own email address in there. I could save and send immediately, like a one-time search, or I'm going to set the alert to go up on the frequency that I set. Within 24 hours, I will, as the prospect, will receive my first email. And then every time there's an update, I'll get one after that. So that's as simple as it is to set up an alert. Let me show you what they look like, and then I'm going to show you how you can use this very powerfully. I'm just going to scroll over to the support portal where I've already done a search on the search alerts, and this is, they teach you how to set them all up here, but they also show you some samples, and that's what I want to show you, what they look like. Bum, 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 bum. Stay with me. Here we go. You can toggle on open houses if you want to, and this is what the open house alert looks like. Here is a sample of what they will typically receive. Regardless of how many properties come up that match their criteria, they'll only show the first two, and then they have a click here button to see the rest of them. They get a notification if a property goes off the market, and look at the message, it's kind of cool. Hi Frank, as promised, I want to drop you a line to let you know that the property at 66 Cherry Valley Road, blah, 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 is no longer available. Okay, it's been sold. Those are good messages to buyers to show them that there's movement in the market and they better move quickly. Price reduced notifications, here they are, this is what it looks like. Okay, been price reduced 5.5% to 359.9. So these, I think they're very nice alerts. They're good looking alerts, and I just wanted you to see that. Now here's where I want to share with you an opportunity. Typically we set these alerts up for buyers, and that's a wonderful use of it. But I want to say, like me, many homeowners would like to be able to monitor all the real estate activity in their neighborhood. Now, we could set up a market report for them, which does exactly that, but recall that the market report only goes out once every 30 days. That's probably enough for most of your homeowners. But if you know, some of them are just real estate addicts. You'd be surprised, probably 8 out of 10 adults have these real estate agent fantasies that someday they're going to be a real estate agent. They just love monitoring things, or they're just super concerned about their neighborhood. You can set them up for these search alerts and tailor it right down to the neighborhood, or in my case, right down to my street, and they're going to be receiving those messages for infinity at any time there's an update, and some of your clients will absolutely love that. It's a great way for you to stay in touch with them. So that's what I wanted to share with you. I'm going to pop over here and open up the chat and see if there are any questions. April, you cannot have more than 2 alerts for one contact. So if they have a second email address, you could set up a second alert. But if they want to, I mean, a third or more. If they want more than 2 and you don't have a second email address, that's when you could pop over to HAR and begin to use that. So Carla says, I struggle with keywords. Do you have to? No, you don't have to struggle, Carla. Nobody has to struggle. Keywords are very simple. It could be things like garage. You put in the garage, and then there will be a menu on the right where you can tailor that down. 1-car garage, 2-car garage, 3-car garage, that kind of thing. Lori, I love this tool. Perfect timing. Wonderful. Cheryl, am I missing a feature? I can't find things like one story or master down. Is there a way to get that granular? Let's go back over here. That may speak to Carla's issue as well. So we're going to edit keywords. Let's type something in here. You were concerned about master. I don't see anything there. Let's see, let's put story in here. Nothing there. So let's scroll down.
Frank, I found it in options.
There it is. Okay, I was just about to go there.
Yeah.
So there it is, master on main. So yeah, just a little bit of playing around with this will generally, you'll find everything that you're looking for. Okie dokies. Let's see, how are we doing? 9:13. I guess we can tell some jokes. You guys, any more questions? Oh, here we go. Let's scroll down. I advertise on community and neighborhood garage sale sites. I could see asking everyone on there if they would like me to provide them with a way to stay abreast of what's going on. Perfect, perfect. And then you could ask them a follow-up question, Jennifer. Would a monthly update be enough for you, or are you one of those real estate addicts who'd like to know every time something happens in the real estate market in your neighborhood? And if it's the first, you can put them on a market report. If it's the second, then you definitely want to put them on a search alert. Or if there's only specific types of homes that they're interested in. They don't care about everything in the neighborhood. They only care about 2 stories or pool homes or something of that nature. Yes. If they want to opt out, can you cancel? You can always come in here. You see where this status on their search alert is active, you can make it inactive. You can change that at any time. But they can also opt out. With every results email they receive, there will always be an opt-out option at the bottom of the message. Okay, that's I think a federal requirement. Okay, well, hopefully you guys were as excited about this as I am, that you've set up a search alert for yourself, and then go through your homeowners in your CRM and identify which that you believe, based upon your knowledge of them, would appreciate a more frequent update than once a month, and put them on a search alert. Okay, guys, that's what I want to share with you today. At 10 o'clock today, we are going to have the one and only Monique Jeffers, who is going to introduce us to USDA loans, which are eligible for up to 102% financing. It's crazy, 100% plus some of the closing costs covered. And if you sell in Walker County, Polk County, outer fringes of Montgomery County, they're really designed for rural area development. But as close as Magnolia and Montgomery, we have eligible properties. They don't have to be a veteran. It's actually the property that's eligible for the financing, not the actual borrower. But Monique is going to tell you all that at 10 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock today, I'm sorry, at 1 o'clock today, Lisa's teaching part 4 of her marketing series. And today she's going to show you how to increase your sales exponentially. So encourage you to log in at 10 and then again at 1. And appreciate y'all being here every day. I'm going to be at the office all day. My phone is working, my email's working, my texts are working. Let me know any way I can help. Take care. Bye-bye, guys.